Hey guys, it's JayTheVapingGuy here. It's a scorching hot day out. I don't know what it is down in the States, what the temperature translation is. It's like 30 degrees here in Halifax. It feels like it's like 34. Feels like it's about just outside the door of hell. I just want to lay down on the ground on this nice cool cement in my basement and just kind of absorb the cool. So there's only going to be one video today. It's just too hot to do anything else. For those of you who are in Canada, and some of the states will probably be aware of it as well. There was some publicity surrounding this. Calgary, Alberta, got hit with a pretty severe flood to the point of I believe the numbers. Some of the numbers I heard were 100,000 people were evacuated. Two of the hosts over at one of the vaping networks, they had to evacuate their home with the clothes on their back and 2 children. I think it's 2 children. Clothes on their back and children. I'm not close to them myself. I know them in passing. But the community, vaping community, again, I love the vaping community, decided, screw that. We're going to step up. We're going to take care of these people. And so they decided in like less than 48 hours, from conception to execution, 48 hours, they had a auction website on. The auction, the auction website totally got choked out in the beginning, and I mean, I remember I was sitting there frustrated, going, "This is freaking fail! It's not working." And I apologize. I made a comment to that. Mouth engages before the brain, and so I'm like, "This is fail." Right in the chat, and of course, you know, they turn around, and one of the guys who's overtired, working his tail off, turned around and got a little testy at me, and he's like, "No, dude, you're failed." I'm like, "No, not the website. I can't get in, and that's fail, because I want to help." Everybody who's involved in that effort deserves great big kudos, because it was amazing. I think it was like 7,800, just the auction alone. I don't remember the exact numbers, but it was amazing. Now, those of you guys who pay attention to my channel know that about a little over a week ago I did a video where I wasn't happy with the labeling. The label was fancy now, but unfortunately it was flaking, and you couldn't read it, and you know. And I'll walk you through the story. So I post the video up. Just before I post the video, I inform one of the owners. I have him on my Facebook page, so I sent him a personal message. "Hey, just so you know, this is what I've come across. This is what I discovered. Felt that I had to report on it. You know, I hope you understand. You know, I trust that you guys will be repairing you'll fix this within a very short order." And put the video up, and I posted in a couple different places, Canadian forum, because it was a Canadian company, and I didn't hear anything for a couple days. Well, the reason for that, and it took them about 5 days to respond, I think it was, and the reason for that is the guy that I messaged doesn't go on Facebook all that often. He's too busy filling orders, and nobody told him about it, and it probably would have been another week before they found out, or forever, probably until I tried to contact them directly. Had one of their subscribers, one of their friends on one of the forums, had not turned around, pointed to them and said, "Hey, what are you guys doing about this?" And so they went looking for my message, and there was no emails, and I hadn't thought to send them an email at their official email address. So anyways, I get out from work on about 4 o'clock or so, and I find out that about 2 hours before that they'd gotten the information, found out about the problem, and discovered that when they played with it and just, you know, scratched at the label, it actually did come off relatively quickly. Well, that's no good. So they immediately sent me a message, said, "Hey, thank you for doing this. Sorry we didn't get back to you sooner, because, you know, hey, we didn't know. We're on our way out right now to this company that does label sealant." And we're going to test that out and make sure that works. And if it does, then that's what we're going to be using from here on out. And about an hour or two after I got that message, so we're now looking at the 4-hour window, I think, maybe 5 hours. They said, you know, yeah, we got it, we went out, we got it home, we tested it, we let it dry, we scratched at it, we can't get it, the labels to scratch off now, they're good. Again, thank you for pointing this out to us. You know, in the future, send it to our business address so we can deal with this a lot faster, because we like to take care of the stuff right away. Done deal. What I'd like to talk about today is companies like this that see a problem or are informed of a problem, and they immediately say, that's not good enough, not our name, and we're going to fix it. I've seen companies out there, and I'm sure many of you guys have all had similar experiences. You know, you have a problem with a product, or you have a problem with shit, you know, you get the wrong order, or you accidentally ordered the wrong thing, or something bad happens, and the company goes, not my problem, I've got your money, you're going to get your stuff. May not be when you want it, may not be the stuff you actually wanted, but that's what you ordered. And that's it. See you later, sayonara, sucker. But then there's companies like this who hear about a problem, and they don't just say, you know, okay, we know what that, we're going to look into it, and then never do anything with it. But within 5 to 6 hours total, from the time that they got it, to the time they sent me an email, to the time that they went and got the products and sent me another email saying that this is the fix, they did it. Now, it's a sealant that goes over there now. I don't know if it's a paint-on sealant or if it's just a wrap that goes around it or whatever it is. All they've done is they've just decreased their the profit. But their product's going to be worth it. They're not going to have a problem with the label. And a company that goes above and beyond to make sure their clientele is happy, to me, is a huge thing. And that's why I'm doing this whole this video in particular. I'm not going to review a product today. I'm reviewing a company. If I could find a way to engineer a problem on every single order, I would do it. Not to screw around with vendors, but just to give them an opportunity to show how great they are. Because that's really, I mean, you hear people say, oh yeah, try XYZ company, they're a great company. Oh, how come? Well, you know, I've never had a problem with them. I've never had a problem with a lot of companies. Does that make them great? What's special about them? Did they fix a problem? Well, no. They filled my order within 24 to 48 hours. Most companies do that. Shipped it right away. Yeah, most companies do that. I got it within, you know, in Canada usually 3 to 5 business days. Down the States usually 2 to 3 business days. Again, yeah, most companies do that. What makes this one stand out? Here's our opportunity today. So, I like flavor crafters, and I can give you a couple different stories, but I have an even better idea. I want your stories. Now, how are we going to do this? Because if I just ask you to give me your stories, most people are just going to go, okay, that's nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a contest. So I won a couple things. One of the things that I won is I bid on a AGA-T. Now, I already own 2. I love them. I have no idea which version of the AGA-T. I wasn't paying that much attention. It was just, hey, there's something that I can pick up and dink, 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 throw some money at it, throw some more money at it, throw some more money at it. Yeah, okay, I win. But this is what I'll do. I'm going to, when that gets here, probably going to take about 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be shipped priority, if it's going to be shipped regular mail, you know, because I don't know. I have no idea. But the bottom line is I'm going to, when that comes in, I'm going to use that as my prize for this contest. Now, here's the rules for the contest. 4 things you need for your post to be eligible. So I need the name of the company and its website. I need to know the story, what went wrong, and then I need to know what they did above and beyond to resolve the problem. And you have to like my channel. You know, my numbers go up. So there's your 4 conditions. You do that. I'll go and I'll collect all the entries within the next 2 weeks. I'll choose the top 10 that I like. In 2 weeks, I'll sit down and I'll gather them all up and I'll read them out to you guys because I want to recognize all these companies publicly. and then I'll turn around and out of a hat or something I will make the drawing. It will be very transparent, and the top, whichever one gets drawn, that person will win an AGA-T. On the off chance that it comes with plastic tanks, I will upgrade it to glass, because I've got glass tanks for the AGA-T. I got extra tanks because I thought I was going to break them, but I haven't yet. So I've got 2 extra glass tanks. You can have one of them. The last thing I want to say before I shut this thing down, because again, I am exhausted, it's hot, it's sticky, and I just want to lay on the cement floor and just kind of cool off. But a week ago, actually I think it was exactly a week ago, I posted a video, and I showed you my comforter and the busted Stardust, and I told you guys my story. And when I did that, there was a large amount of trepidation behind it. I was very concerned that I was going to be crucified for openly acknowledging a problem or a danger. Now, some people just wanted to watch just to see if I hurt myself, because, hey, let's be honest, a guy gets hurt, that's funny. But I got a lot of comments, you know, thanks for sharing that. I've done that myself, never thought about it, you know. I'm going to be careful not to go to bed with a mech mod. Some people were saying, one person did point out that the shortstop is actually not a control chip. I didn't know that. Apparently it only does shorting out, doesn't do timing. So I do apologize, I got that information wrong. Still, if it's in there, if it's built into the mod, leave it in the mod. So I just want to thank you guys for accepting what I had to say in the way that it was intended. It wasn't there to create controversy. It was basically there going, holy crap, I never thought about this before, and maybe you haven't either. So I do appreciate all of the support that I got. I think I hit my all-time high. I mean, guys, I'm sitting at 250 some odd viewers, subscribers. I mean, I'm not a big name, nothing. When I seen I follow my analytics religiously. I like to see my views. You know, ding 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 ding. I think it was. I think I broke 395 or 495. 395, I think it was. Most I'd ever had ever. In a single day, so I was just blown away. You know, I love following that stuff. I'm a geek, you know, when it comes to following stats, I love that stuff. So that's half my fun every day, is coming home from work and going, okay, so let's see what viewership was yesterday. Oh, they got this many, you know, we had this many from Canada, and oh, there's my demographic. Apparently my demographic is males from the age of 25 to 45. I didn't realize that there was that many guys who want to look at me. A little bit creepy. JayTheVapingGuy, signing off. I want you to, down below, post your best vendor solution problem question. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.